Carnivore chili. Is that even possible? Well, technically speaking, logically thinking, no, because chili isn't the name, and as you know, chili is not carnivore. However, we are going to attempt something. This year, the winter here in the Netherlands is really something else. It's very cold. I was speaking with my grandma, she was having chili, and it kind of brought back some memories from childhood where every time it was cold, we had chili. So I wanted to attempt something. So 500 grams or 1 pound of ground meat. I'm using half pig, half beef. Then we have 300 grams of bacon or 10.5 ounces. 400 milliliters of bone broth. Mine was frozen, so I put it into a little bit of hot water so that it kind of melts. Then we have beef bits or beef like pieces, or you can just cut up a piece of steak to kind of substitute the beans. And optionally, chili, of course, if you don't want spices, don't use them. If you want a little bit of spiciness in your chili, then we have chili. Of course, salt and cheese. But cheese is optional, maybe for just garnish. So I'm loading in the bacon in the air fryer. You do not have to use an air fryer for this step at all. You can do everything in one pot. I just think that this will be kind of quicker. Next up, take one pot. If you are, of course, not using an air fryer or other means to cook the bacon, then you can start with the bacon here. But I'm adding some bacon grease in the pot, turning on the heat, and we are going to a little bit cook these beef bits first. Let me add more fat because I just love it. It's so good. So the story is that I bought these already cut because I was feeling lazy and I didn't want to cut a piece of beef myself. But when I came home, I realized, well, they are kind of like strips, so I could have just cut them more. But that defines the whole point why I bought them. So I will not do that. The idea is I'm just going to cook these for around 6 minutes here straight in the pot, and then we are going to set them aside. I will add a bit of salt. About the whole chili situation, well, obviously, chili is not carnivore. And theoretically speaking, nobody should eat chili. I mean, like, we humans are weird. I am especially weird. I used to love spicy food, but I mean, it burns you, right? It kind of hurts you. Why would you eat it? I don't know. I haven't really done any deep dive on the science behind chili. I think that I'm not going to add it in everything, but I believe that this food will be satisfying enough. I mean, this meal will be satisfying enough without any chili. So we have 3 minutes left for this beef, and then we will go to the next step. So the main preparation is very, very quick for this dish. So the beef part is done, and we are temporarily setting it aside, but I have a bad feeling that I'm just going to drop everything because I just know myself. It's okay, I understand. I'll add more tallow, more bacon fat, and we will cook the ground beef. I don't know how to speak today, okay? I'm gonna add the bacon fat, add the meat, cook it nice. Bacon fat goes in, meat goes in. 15 minutes, more or less. If you want the spices, the chilies and everything, add it now. I'm popping in some salt. The bacon is done. I'll let it rest for a bit. Voila. And I'll chop it up in pieces. Some of it's going to go in, some of it is going to be like garnish. And that's that. The heck with it. I'm making chili, right? I don't use any spices ever. I only use salt. So if I'm making chili, let me just leave a little and add chili. I mean, no, actually, that's such a bad saying. I hope that's okay. I don't know how much I should add, but we'll figure it out the hard way. Those are just like chili flakes, and I'm gonna add this much chili. All right, I'll fell on the spatula, so that's kind of useless. I don't know, I haven't had anything spicy in so long. I have no idea what I just did, but we'll deal with it. Obviously, you want to try to break the meat as much as possible just to give it that chili vibe. What is happening? I thought I put like 15-minute timer. Hello. Anyhow, what was I saying? Yeah, you want to break the meat as much as possible, obviously. And yeah, so me adding chili, right? I just want to say, like, if you are a beginner carnivore, don't do this unless you are kind of really just starting and you are taking the elimination approach where you kind of just like remove one thing at a time. If you do that, this might be a good option. But if you're like just starting 1 2 weeks in, don't add chili. You know, it can make you spiral. You know, because spices in general, if I'm not wrong, they kind of trick your sense of hunger, right? So it kind of wakes up your taste buds, and you start wanting more and more and more. So you're okay without it. Part of me even now regrets that I put the chili in there, but as I said before, it's chili. Chili without chili is not a chili, but chili without beans and tomatoes is still chili. So yeah, around 15 minutes and no less. I'll kind of make sure it's a little bit browned and then we are done. Well, not done, but done with this part. Please subscribe. Also, let me know in the comments, have you ever made any type of carnivore chili? Maybe you are not using chili and you are somehow like achieving some kind of an effect. I'm very curious to see what you guys have tried. So just make sure to drop it in the comments. And yeah, I'll chop this all up and the meat is almost done. So then we are going to go to the next and the final step. Okay, we are almost done here. Yeah, it did come close to 15-ish minutes. Maybe it was like 10. And now going to add the bacon. And I'm also curious for those of you who are in America, is anybody going to that carnivore meat festival? I think it's in May. Oops. I was supposed to leave some of the bacon. Okay, that's why I have the cheese. So cheese will be my garnish. All of the bacon went in. All that, it happens. And I'm now adding this. But yeah, let me know if anybody's going to the Meat Expo, Meat Festival, Meaty Meats. I'm not 100% sure how it's called. But yeah, if you know what I'm talking about, just let me know if you're going and if you have been, if you're excited. I personally, obviously, would love to go. This year, it's not. Jesus, calm down. Leave me alone. Welcome to Meat Carnival. I would love to go myself, but this year is just not possible. I mean, flying to USA from Netherlands is pricey, and maybe next year. And that was my kind of goal. That next year I would love to go. And the bone broth, we are putting it all in. Good stuff. Now we are going to bring this beast to boil, and when the beast is boiling, then we are going to lower the temperature. First, we need to bring it up, of course. Then we are going to lower the temperature and let it simmer for some time. I'll tell you for how long afterwards. Yeah, I'm lowering the heat and we are going to let this simmer without the lid for around half an hour. Yeah, I'll check in every 5 to 10 minutes. Going to use this fancy bamboo bowl. Oh no, actually, for the last 5 minutes, I've been looking for this bowl, and I was going a little bit crazy, not knowing where the heck it is. Let's serve us some meat with more meat and more meat. No, I need something else, not the spatula. Okay, very exciting. Let me know if you're going to try this out. Let's top it with, some mozzarella and maybe a little bit of this liquid. Something like that. Let's try it out. So, carnivore chili, or basically meat, more meat, and chili. Let's give it a try. Well, first of all, it's not spicy at all. Like, I feel no spice there. It is very good. It does remind me of chili. I'm not gonna say that this recipe had like a lot of effort needed, but quite a lot of time, right? Will I make it again? Maybe not. But yeah, I mean, it was worth trying it out, but it's not my favorite, I think. The taste is 7 out of 10, but given the effort, the time, I mean, I was simmering it for like half an hour. There's something better you can make with these ingredients. So overall, the recipe I'm gonna give like 6 out of 10. Maybe next winter I'll make it, but probably not. And as I was wrapping this video up, I saw somebody coming downstairs, and it is nobody else than our non-carnivore carnivore tester. Da-da-da-da-da-dun.
Hello, everybody. Let's try
Hello.
this side. I like this a lot, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah,
What do you like about it?
it's juicy.
Yeah, I mean, I did simmer it for 30 minutes.
I would add more cheese. I would give it a 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, what would make it a 10 out of 10 for you?
Rice.
Okay. No rice on this channel.
Rice and guac and cottage cheese.
Cottage cheese we can add, but no rice and no guac. But 9 out of 10 without rice and guac, I think is great. So, I mean, look, either this is a bad day for me and I'm just giving it a 6 because I don't know why. Some days I feel like I'm picky or something bit me today, but you're giving it a 9 out of 10.
Yeah.
So now it's really up to you guys to try it and give your own rating. Whose side are you on? Till next time.